Welcome back to SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, where we run through the Raw roster with everyone's favorite superstar, Triple H. Last time the Nature Boy challenged us for the world title and almost murdered us with a sledgehammer. And there's that damn Judas right there. What the hell do you want now? No, we weren't. We knew it was you, yet somehow we still allowed ourselves to get beaten up. It was all part of the plan. Of course you tried to take the title by any means necessary. But now here's the game to let you know that won't happen. Let that traitor know. Who'd be dumb enough to take advice from you anymore? This man thinks he's unveiling some kind of well thought out master plan. His eyes might not work so well, but we all saw that parking lot camera footage. We already know it was you, jackass. There's only about 3 other blondes on this show. It had to be you. Well, Dick, pain's the name of the game. At SummerSlam, we're gonna have a Hell in a Cell match for the World Heavyweight title. And I couldn't think of a better place to get some revenge on this man. I'm envisioning us throwing him against the cell, grating his face across the steel, and then maybe even throwing him off the top of it. And there's no one in the back as usual. So, let's start this show. Victoria versus Trish. Oh, and my girl loses. Damn it. At least Batista was on the winning side of something. And in the main event, it's time for Evolution to take on Ric Flair and Bubba Ray Dudley. And of all the members to leave Evolution, I would not have thought Ric Flair would have been the first one. I would have thought he'd been the last one. I guess the World Championship will make you do some funny things. I just hope Rick knows we won't take it easy on him. The match opens, and the Nature Boy goes for a sunset flip. That's in the ropes. Look, man, I know you're scared. You want to get this over as soon as possible, but it's not gonna happen. Earl goes down, and Triple H heads outside. You already know what his game plan is in this one. As Randy takes out Ric Flair, Triple H swings that hammer, then wraps it around his neck. I hope the Nature Boy is into being choked and feeling pain, because it looks like the game is more than happy to give him all he can handle. Earl gets taken down again, so Triple H can do some more work with that sledgehammer. The overflowing anger that's welled up inside the world champion is erupting all over Slick Rick right now, and it looks terrifying. I think we should all let this be a lesson that you shouldn't mess with the World Heavyweight Champion or any in his group. Evolution. And now the game sets up Ric Flair for one devastating pedigree. You're not done, are you, Triple H? Come on, you've got 2 more finishers. Hit him with some more. He's not going to. I guess he plans on getting all of his revenge at SummerSlam in the Hell in a Cell. With what the game just showed us, it's safe to say he's dangerous without the need of a cell. But if he's so deadly without it, what's he gonna be like with it? And now we see Ric Flair writhing in pain, and Bubba on the outside for some reason. And now Triple H and Randy Orton, Evolution, are about to beat the hell out of Ric Flair. It's only fair to Flair after what he did to the game. You're lucky he doesn't just shit on you. Now if it was Randy you did that to, I'm pretty sure he'd drop a log or 2 on you. Randy over there talking shit to Ric Flair. This is your fault. You did this. We loved you. Poor guy. How could you go from being in one of the best factions of all time, debatably, to just getting beaten the hell out of by the members of that faction? Somebody might not be in their right mind. Now we go to SummerSlam. And I did us a favor by getting rid of that black and white flashback sequence. So now let's have a look at that stage. And that pyro. Damn, it's looking good. That's gonna be the place where the Hell in a Cell is lowered. And Triple H will come out on top. Of course, no one's in the back, but we gotta check. And now we're gonna look at these attributes just to get the speed up a little bit more. Pretty soon, Triple H is gonna be as fast as Rey Mysterio. Let's start this show. Rey Mysterio has his hands full in that battle royal, but somehow he retains his cruiserweight title. And now let's get to the reason we're all here. Triple H versus Ric Flair. Hell in a Cell. Triple H has battled in that confined structure many times, and he's come out on top way more than he hasn't. And look at that menacing steel lower to the ground. Now let's make this Ric Flair's last match for good. Maybe if we beat him bad enough, he won't go to TNA in a few years and embarrass himself. Oh, who am I kidding? Even if he doesn't go there, he'll still find a way to embarrass himself. Triple H immediately heads outside the ring, and he's busting open the cage door. He's prepared to take this to the top. Ric Flair looks like he's scared. He doesn't want to join the game on the outside. He should be getting hit right there. And now Grandpa's on the outside, and the game hitting him with, what the hell happened there? Come on, dude, what was that? Flair with a reversal. And the game with one of his own. Here we go again. I bet deep down the Nature Boy's real nervous because he knows he can't beat Triple H. Triple H is the best there is at this very moment. And that's why he had to damn near cripple him just to get this match. That sleeper, expertly applied on Flair. Send his ancient ass to sleep. It's well past his bedtime. It looks like the world champion is trying to send Ric Flair up onto one of those announce tables. But he missed. How do you miss? Triple H with a reversal. He's taking it to Ric Flair, punching him in the face. Finally, he's on the table, and Triple H has a finisher. Ric Flair fighting back. But it doesn't matter. Here it comes. Pedigree through the announce table. And the game showboating. This is what you get. You abandoned and betrayed Evolution. You deserve what you get, and even more. Triple H is not looking so good right now. He's trying to get up on that table, but Flair's not gonna let him. Nature Boy is reluctant to get on that table, and I can understand why. He just got put through the last one. Triple H sends him to the top of the cell. Oh yeah, could we see it? Are we gonna see Nature Boy thrown off? Remember when you drove that car and your buddy hit Triple H with a sledgehammer? This is what you get. And the game showboating again. Now he's got a finisher, and it's about time to put Ric Flair away. If Triple H could stop dancing and just get the hell down. Thank you. A high knee takes down Flair. And, dude, why do you do this? Every single time you get up there and try to jump off and miss. Ric Flair rolls up the world champion, and he's got the tights. The game kicks out. Flair almost stole the World Heavyweight Championship right here at SummerSlam. And now Rick goes to the top. Triple H joins him. And this is gonna be one hell of a fall for one of these two. I guarantee it. Flair and the game go back and forth. They're on a very dangerous area. There's nothing but ties holding the center up. It could give way at any moment, and both men could come crashing through to the mat. They're both going back and forth to make sure that only one of them goes through. The game has Ric Flair where he wants him. Double A spine buster dents the center panel. It's not gonna take long now. The game goes for the pedigree. Will it go through? It does. Slick Rick is pedigree through the cell. And the game goes for the cover. And he gets the win. There was no way Ric Flair was coming out of a Hell in a Cell against Triple H, the victor. And his ass better look elsewhere for a job. He's done with Evolution, and we're done with him. There's the game with his World Heavyweight title, standing atop the cell. He just proved himself to be the man, because he beat the man. The old man. And there you go. Triple H will leave SummerSlam with that belt held high. Well, I guess it's time to look for a new member of Evolution. I've got my eyes on Victoria. Even though she didn't beat Trish for her title here tonight, I think she'll be a good asset to Evolution. Under the game's wing, I bet she can win any title. But his, of course. Oh, look who it is. It's good old JR. What can the game do for someone like you? I guess so. Yeah, I want to discuss something with you. Can we get Victoria added to our group? I've been thinking about it for a while now. I really want her here. She could win the women's title and bring gold to Evolution. Unlike that damn Flair, he wasn't winning anything. Alright, so JR's gonna make it happen, it seems. If anyone could make it happen, it's JR. And oh yeah, I'm excited to see what happens next. And if you are too, make sure to join me next time. And just in case you don't know when that is, please consider subscribing to find out.